Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a little whimsy on the weekend. I'm starting to think that this video is a little cursed and not meant to happen because I've had to restart a few times. And plus there's a point where I'm just kind of dragging. They had a really great take going, and then since I'm using my phone rang. Now, here's the thing, is I didn't think phone calls were supposed to be able to get through while I'm video recording. Except I recently had an update, and so help me. If that's a change, I'm gonna be cranky. Because I liked the last take. It had some adorable little Clara things, and I had gotten as far as about to show you the box, and then ring. So, yeah. Let's try this again. Good morning. Clara says good morning. Now here's the thing. Clara knows at this point that she's supposed to be over here. Over here. Over here. Thank you. Because what's in the box is not Clara safe. Alright, so here's the scoop on the box. I have 3 hats that I want to get decorated today. I don't know if I'm going to because my energy level is just not there. One of those hats is a style that I've been trying to get back to doing for, a while. Just the straw never really wanted to agree. This straw agreed, and I was like, yay! So it wants to get decorated with some narrow velvet ribbon. So I went to look with a narrow velvet ribbon, and it lives in a box just like this one. It's perfect for those long spools. I have 2 of these. I thought this one had ribbon in it too. Turns out it did not. Instead, it has other goodies. And when I saw what was in here, I was like, ooh, I thought these were in the other box, like the right box, but nope. Somehow they ended up in this box and like all that moving chaos. I think I know what a couple of them are. Well, I do know what a couple of them are. But other ones I've forgotten. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do a little cute video and everybody can see these. So I'm going to angle you down. Get a good box look here. Alright, so I like this little box because, like I said, it's the perfect shape for those spools. So we have wrapped in tissue paper, wrapped in the tissue paper it came in, album, little mini album, and another wrapped in tissue paper. Now let's move the box over. Alright, we'll start with this one, because this one I know what this is. This is my first, some of my first CDVs that I ever bought. Now, I had gone to little town south of here, and I was able to pick up a whole box of different photos. And I believe they're from like the same family. You stay over there. So it's got a combination of tin types, cabinet cards, CDVs, and then even copies of older photographs. So this is a copy, but her hat is amazing. Now this album currently has the group over there, the group photos, children and men. Must have at some point taken out all of the women. Now ideally, I don't think this is the right album to have these in, so I need to address that. This is something I would have put these in, going back decade and a half, 2 decades, something like that. There's a lot of men in here, and I don't really study men, but since they all came together, I have kept them together. And see, you can see how they're copies. And I gave each one a little card. You can see their card hanging out behind them. All of these are copies. So that's why I was like, yeah, somebody had put the time to put them all together. So there's a copy of Man in Uniform. And I don't believe there's identifying information on most of these. I don't think so. No. Because I do know, oh, there's a couple names. So that one, this person's from Leroy. I really didn't spend much time with these at the time. I know other stuff now. But I do know I have some friends out there that enjoy looking at the genealogy and family history of photos of complete strangers. So I'm going to take a little more look at that. Alright, so then there's this fun little album. Well, something just fell down. And Clara's about to lose her shrimp underneath the stove. Alright, so this little album is actually filled with die cuts. That one's sliding. So the story here, shortly after Dad died, there was a flood of water coming into the basement, and it destroyed many, many things. And most of these were in a sealed Ziploc bag and were able to be saved. So I have these. And then I saved one of the Christmas ornaments I had given him. So like this one, and then these are actually little envelopes, and they'll open, and there's little messages inside. Get some empties. This one's a birthday one over here. This one's more of like an advertisement. This one's an advertisement. This one is pure gold baking powder spices, flavoring extracts, saleratus, sorry. Wow, I can't talk today. And sodas. Dog. I think this is a memoriam. Yeah, a couple memoriams. This is Reward of Merit. This one looks like it was cut out of a book, a scrapbook that had been applied to. A pair of beautiful lilies. Now I'm assuming that this was a card at one point attached here. And it looks like I've got one back here that didn't fit. This would have been a handmade one. It didn't fit in a pocket. I just have it sticking in the back. So let's see. So let's see here. There's the back. Alright, now the card front. Actually, just, I don't know if I can. There we go, that's the side. So you can actually see what it looks like behind. Alright, so they applied the doily, cut into the heart shape, over top of the couple in the middle, and it's all colored in. And a little pansy, little flower. Really cute little handmade valentine there. There we go. That's the second one. I gotta double check the acid-free bit on that. Acid-free bit. Yeah, that's such a good technical way to say that. Alright, so here we go. This is one of the tissue wrapped pieces. So I believe this is a daguerreotype down in here. I have no recollection of which one this is. it is taped. So I've got to learn what to do about that. I think I'm going to have to snap some photos of this and ask one of the daguerreotype groups. It does have the nice little hinge over here. Let's see who's inside. Oh. That's funny, Anna. Okay, so I'm always looking for winter hoods. Guess what? So I must have bought this at some point. I wish I could. I'm a little shaky, sorry. You're mostly getting her reflection of her. I'll add a photo of her separate. So, yeah, you can see the tape is supposed to be holding that hinge that's broken. I'm guessing that there would be less damage from a tapeless hinge. There we go. And having this tape on here, it's on there pretty strong. Yeah. Alright, this corner's loose. Yeah. I don't dare pull that up because I think that's going to pull up some of the material itself and cause damage. Alright, so let's not wrap that all the way up so I can remember to take a picture. On to this one. Yep, so I bought this. I'm wondering if I bought these just before my gallbladder situation or just before having to move. Because this is completely wrapped in what it came in. This is not good paper to have this guy in. Pretty paper, but we're gonna send it over there. I'm not sure if this is a tag or an ambrotype. This is really lightweight. Realizing I'm shakier than I realized. Alright, so you're actually seeing that better than me. Oh, that might actually be one of the hats that I'm working on today. I'm gonna close this, turn around. Alright, so it's not even attached. Alright. Oh, it's not quite the same shape. Alright, so the front of this case is literally held on by one thread. So this is a very petite hat, very shallow, and the edges are curling back up. There's some lace, I believe that's lace. I'll have to get a closer look. Coming off of one side, and I think that's feathers on the other. This is just a CDV inside this case, by the way. At one point, it looks like it was folded. There's some crease lines across the middle. At least I'm pretty sure this is just a CDV. Nice shawl. Her skirt's got 3 rows of buttons down the center. So I'll take some photos of that one as well. Put them both up here. And I'll add that to this post. When I say I'm adding it to the post, those of you that are watching on YouTube, it means it's going to be over in my WordPress on my blog. Alright, so we got tissue. I'm assuming these are stereo views. There we go. So these would be a bunch of the stereo views that I was keeping on the bookshelf, and then some cards as well. So this is a filler, what I would consider a filler card. It's called On the Beach, but I would have bought it because of the little hat. This one is just a darling little girl with a great hat going on. Oh yes, and this set of kids. I love this set of kids. We got hats and bonnets and all sorts of fabulousness going on here. This is the carol singing. What it says on the back. Alright, and that's why that's stuck for a moment. There is something on this image. It's a little crusty. Ugh. Okay, it's like somebody had set something. So this is a winter image. And there's some good children's headwear going on here. So I have to learn how to handle that. This one does not have a name. I'm not sure why I would have picked that one up. I may have grabbed these, some of these from Mount Morris. So this is a christening baptism image. All bonnets. This one has a lot of nice coloring. This one is called Measuring for the Wedding Ring. And she has a lovely hat on. I'm realizing these are not coming in quite as sharp as they could. This is actually a really soft image because of all the coloring. And this is a fairly popular one. Many of you will recognize this. There's the humor of the era for women trying to get in and out of public transportation while in their cage crinolines. And this woman actually has several fabulous layers on. So I'm looking at a hat. I think that's supposed to be netted hair, a large plaid shawl. I think the skirt is striped, though that could be her Balmoral petticoat. And then I see a lace petticoat, narrowly striped stockings, and then her boots. Oh, hey, apparently I have them in two in the series. Alright, so it does have the striped skirt on. This gives her what she looks like beforehand. Okay, so the caption on the back says, "Full inside, Mom, room on the roof, Mom, only like going up the stairs, Mom." So that is that one. My apologies for the background noise of my washing machine. I did not anticipate that getting quite so loud. This is cute. Love this hat. Actually, I'm really loving the paisley fabric in the background. Alright, let's show you this one. I think this one has the paisley a little darker. Alright, if I go like that, you can see the two together. So one has the lighter color set and one has the darker color set. This is called Cock Robin and Jenny Wren. If anyone out there doesn't know what a stereo view is, there are two images that are side by side. They are slightly, ever so slightly different, and you put this into a type of viewing machine, so that the image sits back from your face. I'm guessing about 14 inches, and the images overlap and you kind of see them almost 3D. It's like the predecessor to one of those view optic machines that we had as children. And then we just have the cardboard. So I guess that's all of those. I think this is what I bought. I think I bought these over in Mount Morris, in one of the shops along Main Street. So there's those. I will take pictures of the 2 other images, and then I will get these. Here we go. Then I'll get these into the right box. I don't understand how, I kind of understand how they ended up where they are, and kind of do, kind of don't. And I'm thinking that was the chunk of time that these ended up where they were. So, thank you for joining me. Clara's now running amok. I think I'm going to take those photos, upload this, rest a little bit, and then we'll see what happens with the hats today. I hope you all enjoy your Saturday and Sunday weekend. Hope the weather's nice and warm. I don't think it is here. I heard there was snow yesterday. I missed it. Yeah. And then we'll see how the day goes. All right. Bye, all. Bye-bye.